Well, embark on a transformative quest for spiritual truth with Path of Faith as we explore the mysteries of faith and the boundless love of God. Father Flavio, my name is Emanuele. I'm 17 years old. It's been 2 years since my parents split up, and since then, I've noticed that I've become a negative person. I always catch myself thinking that I've never found someone who will truly love me. And with that comes low self-esteem. I think people will never find me attractive, and I suffer from it, Father. What can I do? Oh, my daughter, the way we perceive ourselves is absolutely important for us to receive the perception that others have of us. It would be very cruel of me to expect that others offer me what is my duty to offer. So, sometimes, Emanuele, we have difficulty moving forward in life because we are waiting for others to bring us, to prepare us, what we should be preparing ourselves. So what is the first reality to be healed? To take a distance from your parents' failed marriage and try to understand that this is not a rule for you. Because sometimes, when I see the failure of my parents' marriage, I tend to think that mine will also be a failed experience. Because it's the closest example we have of ourselves. So we need to air out this dirty laundry. We need to reorient this view. Yes. Okay. I will always have an easier time interpreting the world based on what is being offered to me. So I interpret marriage based on the closest marriage I have. If my parents' marriage didn't work out, I tend to think that all marriages will be like theirs. And no. Allow that impression to go away. Look at other models that have worked out. Without the romantic view, please. Marriage can only work out to the extent that we fight for it daily. And they lived happily ever after. That doesn't exist, no. And after you manage to have a vision that corresponds to reality, you work with the possibility that you can also experience that in your life. Loving is possible. Being loved is also possible. But this love only becomes a reality in our lives to the extent that we open ourselves to it, that you offer yourself daily an opportunity to love and be loved. What is self-esteem? It's the first love we experience, isn't it? The first love I experience is not for others, it's for myself. This also belongs to maturity. When you are able to let go of that excess love for yourself, which is typical of a child, because a child cannot share. They don't have emotional, affective, cognitive maturity to give themselves to someone. So they are immature, and it's their right to be immature because they are in that phase. But as they grow, they realize that they can offer themselves to others, that they don't just need to receive. So self-esteem is the balance between what you offer yourself and what you offer to others. There is no self-centered love. Self-esteem is never a solitary love. The love I have for myself is always shared with others, but I have to love myself because otherwise I keep giving without offering myself. And then naturally, I create a downfall for myself. That's why maturity leads me to understand that in the exercise of self-love, I learn to love others. And also in the exercise of loving others, I end up returning to the love I need to have for myself. So, Emanuele, this healing is not just something you need. Don't think it's just you who suffers from this discouragement. No, many of us suffer from this discouragement, or many of us experience the failure of not being sufficiently loved by ourselves. Yes, I need to love myself sufficiently. To love myself means to reconcile with my limits, to know all my, or as much as I can, of my weaknesses. Because sometimes I'm not able to know everything, but the most I can know about these weaknesses, so I can use them to my advantage. Yes, because even my weakness, if it's under my control, it favors me. There are restrictions that make things possible. I am made possible when I live restrictions sincerely, honestly, justly. The experience of loving yourself is your first homework assignment. And then, naturally, you start getting rid of this pessimism, which can indeed be a consequence of your parents' unhappiness. We absorb so much from others, right? I absorb all the time from the people who pass by me. I repeat, what is alkaline and what is acidic is offered to me all the time. Now the problem is when I offer myself the acidic feeling, when I offer myself the pessimism that prevents me from growing. So every day, there's no rest for this. It's daily, without a romantic view, please. God doesn't come to do it for us. Others won't do it for us. It's me, it's you, it's us who have to do it every day. This exercise of choosing the alkaline, the feeling that purifies us, that keeps us healthy, and that gives us conditions to move forward, to overcome obstacles, because that's how life is worth it. It's difficult for all of us. I'm going through a difficult phase, and I'm learning from it. I want to learn from it, because otherwise, this phase will only hurt me, and it's not fair. It's not fair that just one phase hurts me. We're all in the same boat, you know? Don't feel alone in this story. I'm sure many of those watching us now are going through the same conflict as you. Yes. People who need to love themselves more so they have the conditions to offer to others. Cultivation, you know? Loving is that. It's offering yourself better cultivation. It's allowing yourself to experience beauty through a book, through a good movie, through a good conversation. Because sometimes we think, oh, I need to love myself already. I think I need to go to the salon to dye my hair, buy clothes. No, that's not it. It can also be no problem. But the exercise of self-love, it goes mainly through what we offer ourselves intellectually. And when I talk intellectually, also think about the emotional dimension, because we don't think intellect disconnected from emotions. When I think about my self-love, I think about the good book I'm reading, the good influences I'm intending, allowing, the painting I'm contemplating, the good music I'm listening to. All of this is self-love. Or the rest I plan, or the meeting I schedule to be with the people I love who make me feel good, that's self-love. And there you give yourself. There you live another dimension. That's why I say there is no self-love, self-contained. No, it naturally puts me at the disposal of others. It's cyclical. I give myself, I offer myself, and naturally offer to others. From others I receive, I return to myself, and so we go. Recycling loves, recycling experiences that mature us. That's it, my friends. Maturity is an everyday, every hour process. And may God bless us in this project. Because, after all, what Jesus did all the time, wherever he went, was to mature the hearts that were before him. May it be the same with us. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey at Path of Faith. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this.